So what's the problem? If I remember correctly, I think it's the first pose in your configuration that is taken for the character in viewport. So in this case here, for my characters, no, this one is floating, but they are taking the first pose of the animation they're using. Not sure. I've never done something like that. Sorry, I couldn't help you there. I haven't done much with animations yet, so might be an issue I run into later at some point. But I just noticed something. This character here, this girl, she has a different pose on her. And think it's the pose she has on when she's imported into the editor. That's the first pose she's in when she was imported. So you might need to change the initial pose in outside of Unity. Yes, I can do that. Where are my characters? Archer. And she has a humanoid rig. The problem is, all of these characters are Mixamo characters, and so they come with different. They all have the humanoid rig on them. I think I have something like this in the other level. Let me change this. Let me save this first, and then I will change the level, because I have exactly what you described there in my other scene. I'm not sure how I put them there. And here, where is he? Derek sitting. Yeah, this guy, I have him in a sitting pose, but the thing is, I only have one, no, I think let me have a look, how many? Yeah, he starts sitting, so it's different for him. And I imported him with in a sitting pose, so that's why he's sitting there. But for this character, I just placed him roughly in the same spot where he needs to be to be sitting down. I think this is for this character. It's more the thing that the problem you have at the moment. I just placed him roughly in the same spot where he would be relative to the chair. So if I start this, you can see that he's sitting down. Or you could do it like I did for this character and import them into Unity in a sitting pose, if they are only sitting down and not doing much else. Yeah, here you see the difference. He's imported in sitting pose, because that's his starting pose that I imported him out from Mixamo. And this guy was imported in a standing pose. At least that's how I have done. Maybe there's a better way, but I don't know it, so it's can't help you in that regard. But if your character is only sitting down and not much moving around, then I would put him in the pose, in the sitting pose, and import him that way, and give him some other animation later. Okay, let's go back to the terrain scene. And glad that I could help you. It's an exploration adventure game. Yep, indie dev. And think of something like maybe Firewatch, but without the good voice acting, kind of. You walk around the world, collect stuff, collect items. Yes, all solo, only me. Me, myself, and I. And you talk to people, but at the moment it's all text-based, no voiceovers and stuff like that. So let's move the player to the start area so I can show that to you. Copy component. This is the starting area, and this character I imported in a sitting pose, so he's only sitting there having an idle pose, idle animation. And okay, I already talked to him, so it does give me different dialogue than before. And now he gave me an item. He gave me 2 coins. Tunnel for the water? Oh, I gave up on that. I gave up on the idea of adding a tunnel through the water. Because at the moment the player cannot swim and dive and stuff like that, so it was kind of pointless because he would just sink to the ground and walk on the floor of the river or of the lake, and you wouldn't have an option to get up again. So it's kind of pointless there. I haven't added in movement yet, so that you can basically come up for air. So the only thing I can do in here is jump around, and once I'm down here at the bottom of the lake, it's can't get up to the surface other than just walk up there. So if I had some kind of health system and air system in here, you would drown really fast. But since it's not that kind of game, I haven't done any programming in that regard yet, because I just don't need it. Damn it, why is there grass here? It shouldn't be.